The African savannah woke slowly under a pale blue dawn. A thin layer of mist floated just above the golden grass, and the first rays of the sun touched the land like warm fingers. In the middle of this endless field lived a young, alert deer named Lemo. Lemo's peaceful life in the African wild. Every morning before the sun rose fully, Lemo walked out of the acacia shrubs with the rest of his herd, around 30 deer. Their hooves brushed lightly over the ground, and their ears twitched at even the softest sound. Lemo loved simple things: the taste of fresh grass, the cool shade beneath tall acacia trees, and the thrill of running across the open plains with the wind pressing against his face. Although life was beautiful, it was never truly safe. In the African wilderness, danger hides even in silence. The lions stalk at night, the leopards hide in trees, and beneath the grass, even deadlier things wait. A strange scent in the air. Around noon, as the sun burned brighter and the grass shimmered with heat, Lemo bent down to graze. Suddenly, he froze. A strange, heavy scent drifted through the air. Something earthy, cold, and dangerous. Lemo didn't recognize it immediately, but his body reacted before his mind did. His heart thudded loudly. His muscles tightened. Somewhere close, a silent predator was watching him. The giant python appears. From beneath a thick patch of tall grass, something massive shifted. Slowly, without a single sound, a 17-foot African rock python rose from the shadows. Its body was thick like a tree trunk. Its skin blended perfectly with the dusty earth. Brown, dark gray, and black patterns twisting like ancient symbols. Its tongue flicked in and out, tasting the warm air. The python had been hungry for days. It needed a large meal, something strong, full of life. Lemo was perfect. The snake coiled itself into a tight spiral, ready to explode forward with terrifying power. The ambush begins. Lemo bent his head again. Just one moment of carelessness, and that was enough. The python struck. It didn't roar, it didn't hiss. It moved like lightning made of muscle. Dust shot into the air as the snake lunged, its jaws opening wide enough to swallow a whole antelope's head. Lemo jumped back, eyes wide with shock. He saw a giant scaled head flashing toward him, and behind it, the impossible length of a monstrous body. The ground trembled as the python's coils slammed forward, trying to wrap around Lemo's legs. Lemo runs for his life. Instinct took over. Lemo leaped sideways with the explosive power of a spring. His hooves barely touched the earth before he leapt again. The python twisted violently, its huge body making sweeping circles through the grass. It tried again to grab him, but Lemo was fast. Faster than fear, faster than death. His heart pounded. Every breath burned, but he kept running. In seconds, he reached the open field, out of the python's reach, because once a deer runs, even the biggest snake in Africa cannot catch it. But danger still follows. Lemo slowed slightly as he neared a dry riverbed. He needed to breathe. He needed to think, but he didn't know the python had followed him. Not fast, but steadily, dragging its enormous body across the ground. The predator's eyes remained locked on Lemo, cold and determined. This was its last chance to feed, the final standoff. Lemo reached the edge of the dry riverbed. Tall rocks and cracked clay created a maze-like area. Even a small mistake could trap him. Behind him, grass rustled softly. He turned, and there it was. The python's massive body was half raised, its head lifted high, its tongue flicking rapidly. For a moment, predator and prey stared into each other's eyes. Lemo's legs trembled. The python's muscles tensed. A single second felt like an hour. Then, Lemo spun around and bolted. Back to the herd. The power of unity. He sprinted with everything he had left. When the herd saw Lemo racing toward them, they understood instantly. A chorus of alarm calls filled the air. The herd tightened into a formation, ready to flee together. Nearby zebras and wildebeests also reacted, lifting their heads and backing away. So many alert animals meant trouble for the python. Its cover was blown. The giant snake realized it had lost its element of surprise. Without stealth, it had no chance. Slowly, angrily, the python lowered its head and slipped away into the shadows, its hunger still unfulfilled. A new dawn for Lemo. That evening, as the sun